Hello friends, welcome back to How to Master SQL DBA with TK. And as you already know, I am TK himself. I'm very excited with the way this project is moving. Man, we are moving, we are rolling. I hope you are having fun. All right, let's look at what we have achieved so far. So we did the introduction. We got the softwares that we needed. Then we created our virtual machines. We changed the names of our virtual servers. We promoted one of our virtual servers to a domain controller. And we created users and service accounts on the domain controller. Wow, wow, wow. That is very interesting. So today, we are now going to configure our IP addresses of our computers so the other two computers, that is SQL 1 and SQL 2, can join the domain. Okay, without talking too much, because this is a hands-on project, let's go, right? Our manager is waiting for us to accomplish this mission. So let's open our Hyper-V as we look right here. As we see, our virtual machines are running the domain SQL01, SQL02. So if you come down here, right here, the domain is here, SQL02 is in the middle, and SQL01 is all the way to the right. So let's start with the domain. So this is the order of how we will do things. We are going to configure the IP address first in the domain. Then we move to SQL01 and SQL02. And like I said, I'll need you to have a pen and paper, and I'll need you to pay attention, please, because we are going to be dealing with some IP addresses and some numbers. So first thing first that I want you to do is to go on your main computer, not your virtual machine. So minimize this and let's come up here on your main laptop. So go down here to our search bar, to our best friend, and you type CMD, command prompt, right here. Right click on that command prompt and run as administrator. Once you do that, it's going to prompt you all this good message. Just say yes, because you have to accept. Now I want you to type FIG, right there. So ipconfig, just like that, and press enter. All right. Once you have typed that IP config right on your computer, on your main computer, you should have all this information coming out, right? So what I want you to do is to go down where it says IPv4 address. So if you see something like internet adapter, VNet, somewhere right down at the bottom. Here, I want you to write this number down, but mine is going to be different from yours, right? I have a different IP address from yours. So copy this because we are going to use it on your virtual machine. So copy what you see on your computer. Okay, so for example, mine is, my pen is not writing. Okay, mine is 172.24.224.1. So write whatever yours is, and yours should end also with a .1. So write whatever your IPv4 address is. Okay, once you have that, close out from here. We are done. We're done. Now, keep that somewhere safe. Keep that somewhere that you can see. Okay, now let's go to our domain. Remember, we're going to work our way from the domain to the SQL 1 and SQL 2. So let's go to domain. Once you go to your domain, let's go back. Click on your domain. Oh, what's going on? Go right here. 1, 2, domain. There you go. It's not letting me. Let's go and see. Click right here. Okay, finally. It's like, oh my God, I thought that something went wrong, but okay, everything is fine. So now we are in our domain, right? So the domain controller are the same thing because it got promoted to a domain controller. What I want you to do is to go to here where it says internet. You see, we have access to the internet. Remember that when we were installing this virtual machine, we did the default switch because I wanted us to have access to internet, which we do. If you click here on this Edge browser, you can actually have access to internet, but that's fine. We'll talk about that another time. So let's click right here, let's right click on this internet access. You have this box that says network and internet settings. Click on that. Once you click on that, this box opens up. You click on where it says advanced network settings, all the way in the bottom right here. Click on that. Now you have this right here that says SQL.com. Click on this drop, don't disable, click on this drop right here. There's a little drop right there. Once you click on that, you come all the way down here that says edit. You see it? Click on edit. Then now you go all the way to your left. You're gonna see all these boxes. We are looking for a box that says Internet Protocol version 4. Once you see that, double click on that to get inside that box. Double click, click twice. Double click again. Good. Now, this is where we are going to do the magic. This is where we are going to configure everything. What I want you to do right now, what it's saying is like obtain an IP address automatically. I want to assign an IP address to this domain, right? I want to give this domain an IP address so it has a static IP address. That is what we are going to do right now. The IP address that we can use to communicate with other computers on this domain, that we can use to join other computers on this domain. So how do we do that? Click where it says use this IP address right there, the one at the bottom. Once you click that, now this is very important, please, very important. The IP address that you copied on your computer, the one I asked you to copy, right? Start writing that IP address right there. So mine should be mine should be 172.2.4. Then go in the next box. 2.2.4.1. That's mine. But here's the thing. Instead of 1, add 2 zeros, just like that. So make it 100. So everything, but instead of having that 1, make it 100. Once you do that, click. So the IP address should be whatever your IP address is. Then the 1, instead of that 1, it becomes 100. Add 2 zeros. Then now click in the box in the bottom. Once you click in that, this should automatically fills. It auto fills, right? Okay. Now go to the next box where it says default gateway. In that default gateway, I want you to put your original IP address from your computer, whatever number you had. So mine is going to be 172.2.4. Go to the next box. 2.2.4.1. Once I have that, now I want you to keep this number right here. Keep this number the same. Don't change anything. Whatever number you have in your box, if you have a number, that's fine. Keep it the same. Now go to where it says alternate DNS, right? I want you to put this number in there, the one on top, everything on top. So it's going to be 172.2.4. Come here. 2.2.4.100. All right. So if you have done everything correctly, if you have done everything the way I asked you to do, then the next steps are going to be very easy. Why? Because once we go to SQL01, right, we're going to fill everything here just like this, the same. The only thing we are going to change is this 100. So instead of 100, we are going to put 101. But everything in here is going to stay the same. Then when we go to SQL02, we instead of 100, it's going to be 102. You see, so we're going to increase it by 2. That's the only thing we're going to change. So write this down just like this. You can copy that down, and and that's the only thing that we are going to be changing. Yes, so the only thing that we are going to change, like the only thing that's going to change is just the numbers, like I said before, right? Because now we have 100, So we are just going to increase sequence 01 is going to be 101. Then sequence 02 is going to be 102. So this, and this all going to stay the same, right? So you can just copy this down, So as a matter of fact, let me copy this down so that I do not make that mistake. So for my preferred DNS, it's going to be mine is going to be 127.0.0.1, and everything stays the same. And once you have that, now click right here that says validate setting upon exit, and click OK. Then click OK. Okay, so you see the internet is gone, but don't worry. If everything is good, we will be fine. You see, it came back. So it's gone, it came back. And also, another thing that you should check to make sure it's working right, look at this right here. Say byte send and byte receive. If you see that it's sending and it's receiving, it means it is working. So we are done with this. That's it. We are done with the domain. So now let's close this and let's go to SQL. Let's go to SQL01 right here. Okay, so now we are in SQL01. We are going to do the same thing we just did, but remember, the only number we are changing is the first one, and it's going to be 101. So let me click right here on the internet thing, and we go to network settings, and then we go to advanced. We click to the drop down, we go to edit, and then we go to internet. So we go to internet protocol version 4. And then again, we want to use the following IP address, right? Because we are going to assign an IP address. So click on that. Then we start filling it out. So click. So mine is going to be, remember yours is different, right? Mine is going to be 172.224.224.101. Then if you click on this box, it fills automatically. You go to this other box, so it has to be the same like last time. Like remember, it has to be 172.224.224.1. Then this right here stays the same. Remember, everything stays the same like the previous. The only number we're changing is this right here. So then mine should be 127.0.0.1, and right here now mine should be 172.224.224, and I believe 100. Yes. Then the same thing. Click right here that says validate settings upon exit, and click, and you click OK. Okay. Now we did that. Don't worry if you see this. So just close. You see right here. It came right back. It's right back. Now you see we are sending and we are receiving. So that is something that is good. So let's close from here. Let's close and let's go back to our SQL 02 right here. So this is SQL 02, right? So we're going to do the same thing we just did. So right click on the internet, then go to internet settings. Once you're on the internet settings, you go to advanced, then you go to this drop down, you go to edit. Once you're on edit, you click on internet protocol version 4, then use this IP address. And now for this one, remember we had 100, 101, so this is going to be 102. So this is going to be 172.224.102, just like that. If you click in that box, it's automatic. There it goes back. So this one now is 172.224.102. 224.1. Then this should be 172.0.0.1, and this now should be 172.224.100. And then right here, click again that say validate upon exit. Click on that, and then you click and you click OK. Okay, like we said, click close, and as you see, everything is good. Everything looks good. Everything looks fine. So now we have joined this computers, this virtual machine, that we have joined the IP address to the domain. Now what we need to do, we have connected. Let me use the right word. We have connected the IP address to the domain, so they are communicating. Now we need to join the computers to the domain. How do we do that? So one more step. So let's go back to, as a matter of fact, we are already in SQL 02. So let's just do it, right? So now, since we know that this IP address is communicating with the IP address in the domain, we can now join this computer to the domain. How do we do that? All we have to do is click on local server right here. As you see right here, it's still a work group. So we want to connect to a domain. Click where it says work group. Now click on change. Then click here that says domain. Then give the name of the domain. What's the name of our domain? It was called SQL.com. And you click OK. Good. This is what I want to see. It says enter the name and password of an account with permission to join this domain. Remember, Shiloh T has elevated privileges, so we can use her. Normally, we should have created a specific account to use to join the domain, but for the purpose of this class, we're just going to use Shiloh T. So we type Shiloh.t. Then we give it America 2025. I hope that was spelled correct. Yes. And we click OK. And that is what you want to see. Welcome to the SQL domain. You click OK. And it says you must restart your computer to apply these changes. Say yes or click OK. You close. And now you click restart the computer. Then let's go back to SQL01. We are going to do the same thing. So we're in SQL, no, we are in the domain. Minimize this. So let's go to SQL01. This is SQL01 right here. So let's go to our local servers. Once we are here, we click on work group. Then we click on change and click here that says domain. And then what domain do you want to go on? We want to go to the SQL.com. Then we hit on OK. This comes up and we say Shiloh T is the account with the privileges that we can join with. So you put Shiloh.t and then you give the password, which is America 2025. Then you double check it's good. You click OK. And you wait, and good, perfect. It says welcome to the SQL domain, which means everything is going as planned. You click OK. You click OK again. Yes, we are going to restart it. We close and we restart. So it's restarting. Now let's go to our SQL02 right here. So SQL02, as you can see, it's no more asking us to log in as administrator. It's giving us the option to log in with a name, right? Because now it's under a domain. So now we can log in as Shiloh T. Oh, remember, this is SQL02. You see that right there? So we type Shiloh.t. And remember, you can log in as Eden. You can log in as Agnes. Any user under that domain, you can log in as. But let's just use Shiloh. So we go America 2025. You hit enter. Everything is going smoothly. Yes, yes, yes. We have logged in SQL02 as Shiloh. As you see, everything looks good. So let's minimize this and go back to SQL01, right? So for the purpose of this, let's just log in as, instead of Shiloh, let's use Eden. So let me go with Eden. Let's go with Eden dot T, and you go with America 2025, just like that. You click enter. You see, Eden T is working for Eden too. So I just wanted to show you that everything is working, everything is fine, right? So we can log in as Eden, we can log in as Shiloh. It doesn't matter. So far as that user is created in that domain and this computer are linked, everything should be good. So everything is working the way we want it to work. So this project for today was a success. So I'm very, very happy. I hope you learned something. I hope everybody learned something, right? Let me just sign out with Eden and I'll log back as Shiloh again, because again, I just like Shiloh. I mean, you can log in as Eden if you want, but for some reason, I just like to log in as Shiloh. I like Shiloh to be, be the one just controlling everything. I don't know why, but that's just me. So let me go back and I'll log in as Shiloh back. Yeah. So yeah, let me log in as Shiloh. Okay. So Shiloh, but you can keep Eden. Eden is just fine. Shiloh T, and we go America 2025, and I can look right here. Everything is good, and I log in. All right. Okay, people. Okay, class. As you can see, success. So I think we did well today. Everything is good, and we are almost at the finish line, right, for the preparation phase. So we are going to end the class today here, and when we come back, we are going to be doing partitioning, and also we are also going to do remote desktop connection, right? And I'm going to show you how to do that. It is very important as a SQL DBA to remote desktop. That's something you would do on a daily basis, right? So we are going to do that during our next class. So bye bye, ciao ciao, and I'll see you guys and girls during the next project. Out.